Welcome to this Glastonbury transmission. So take a moment to get comfortable. Open body, open mind with the breath. Breathe light into the body on the in-breath. And on the out-breath, release and soften. Release any energy that doesn't belong to you. Any energy you've picked up from other people, other situations, experiences from the year just gone or just going. And on the in-breath, breathe in light. Light in all of the energy bodies. Physical body, etheric body with all the chakra systems opening. 12 center chakra systems opening. Emotional body, heart opening. Emotional body open and fluid, light in the emotional body. Light in the mental body, the mind. Anywhere in any of these bodies that you've taken on anybody else's energy, you can release that on the out-breath. As if the breath is the permission to release on the out-breath. And with your breath, connect with your body of bone and blood. Connect, open, relax and soften. Breathing in light on the in-breath, releasing old, denser energies on the out-breath. And I call 4 angelic beings around you, 4 angelic beings around you. And these 4 angelic beings are creating a sphere of light around you. Sphere of light around you. Just continue focusing on your breath as we call this angelic sphere around you. Light in all directions. So that the space you occupy, there's some 12 feet in every direction, some of you more. The energy is lifting, the vibration of the energy is increasing, more light pouring into this space. Wherever you are, your space, the frequency can increase. As you're shifting out of the lower, denser energies of the earth plane. And I call the angelic energies from the earth below, the angelic energies working with the silver white crystal grid of the earth, to begin to bring this grid up from the earth, up to connect with your energy field, up to connect with this grid of light around you, this sphere of light around you. Silver white fire flowing through the earth, up into the feet, up into the body, up into the space around you. Silver white fire, this grid of silver white fire. Allow all the chakras to open, to allow silver white fire into that space. Allowing the inner channel to open from beneath the earth, beneath the feet, up through the spine, the top of head, opens. And through this grid, I call the energies of Glastonbury, the sacred site of Glastonbury. I call to the elementals, elemental forces here. I call to the goddess energy here. goddess energy here in the land that's retreated for so many years and is now in this time of ascension coming back. Goddess energy. And this goddess energy in some ways has been typified by the myth of Persephone, who was a young maiden and snatched down into the underworld by the patriarchal forces of the time. And they're trapped, and the myth goes on to say that she was released, but only after the promise was made that she would spend some time in the underworld and then another part of the year with her mother in the upper world. And Persephone, in the myth, was the victim, the classic victim, snatched from the surface of the earth, snatched and taken down into the underworld. And she was only able to claim her full power when she embraced her fate and became the queen of the underworld. So this energy that's returning is now in the maturity, the fullness of its power, having spent a long time in the darkness of the patriarchal age we just passed through. This energy is returning in all the women and men embracing the spiritual path. This feminine force returning now. And just allow yourself to open to this feminine force, whether you be man or woman, to flow into you, the feminine force of intuition, feeling, connection, and a different kind of power to the patriarchal force, different kind of power. So calling to the goddess now from the earth to come and flow through the crystal grid up into your energy fields. And through the crystal grid also the male energy, the ancient masculine force that's also retreated from the planet and been taken over by a different type of masculine force. The ancient masculine force was not one of force and domination, but one that worked more in partnership and more honouring of the feminine. This force has been called by many names: Pan in the Greek mythology, the Green Man in the Celtic. Calling that force to come back, this wild energy, wilder energy, connected with nature, a wilder energy. And allowing these forces inside of you, this returning feminine force, this returning ancient masculine force, to blend inside of you into a dance of infinity, the infinity sign, the number 8 on its side, infinity. Imagining this infinity sign now forming in every chakra of your body as the masculine and feminine begin to flow together and work together. And any old patriarchal energies inside of you can be released on the out-breath as these forces begin to build inside of you, forming this infinity sign. A dance of love, a dance of life, a dance of light inside of you. Opening the way for new energies to enter your reality. New energies from you, the greater you, the soul you. Archetypal energies. And with these energies dancing around you, within you, and with the angelic sphere of light around you, the force of the crystal grid from the earth, I call now to the light of the central sun to descend, crystal grid from the golden white fire grid from the central sun, descending now into the room, descending down into the sphere of light around you. Infusing the top of your body with golden white fire as it descends down through the head and the neck, throat, upper chest, down. A fine grid of golden white fire flowing down, meeting the energy of the earth, silver white fire of the earth, silver white fire and golden white fire dancing together as these two energies form a bond, a connection, a circuit of energy. So you have the masculine and feminine within you, forming a horizontal connection, and the heaven and earth forming a vertical connection. And now these energies are going to send back along the timeline of the year outgoing 2016 an energy transmission of purification, and particularly from the crystal grid of the earth comes the energy of black tourmaline, crystal Devic energies of black tourmaline calling now from the earth and sending this energy back down the timeline. Black tourmaline, crystal Devic energy of purification, purifying your experiences of the year. And so flowing back in time now to any experiences, any connections that you need to purify and perhaps release. Release to love, release to life, release to light. The energy of purification from black tourmaline, sending that back down the timeline, clearing any situation that you feel holds some denser energy for you, clearing any cords to that situation or people involved. Sending that wave of light back as the Devic energy of black tourmaline begins to move back down the timeline, clearing all the situations, challenges, the limitations, the stuckness, any cords you have to people, groups, to situations, to places. Beginning to dissolve those cords with light. And some of these places that need deeper healing, black tourmaline is forming crystal grids around those places in time and space. Crystal grids, etheric crystal grids, just clearing the energy anywhere that needs healing. And as the energy fills those crystals, some of them are released back to the earth and new etheric crystals are formed around those experiences. Taking out, extracting out the energy that needs to be released. Allowing that wave of light to roll all the way back through the year. All the way back through the year. Black tourmaline from the earth. And sending light back through the year, calling upon the Devic energy of malachite, green crystal malachite. Flowing back down the timeline now, malachite. bringing the energy of grace, releasing any energies that need to be released, the energy of grace and ease in the year outgoing. And anywhere you've had experiences that you appreciate, you feel grateful for, malachite is surrounding that in a crystal grid and amplifying those energies. It's going back in time to every situation, every small blessing, every small miracle, back down the timeline, where malachite can begin to amplify that energy and connect those energies like a string of pearls all the way back through the year. The small blessings, the big blessings. Until you have a connected energy of blessing from the year, and bringing that energy into the present moment of blessing from the year that's being released. Anything you want to continue to be amplified in the year to come, malachite is bringing it back to you. And breathe this green energy of malachite and all the blessings of the year, all the things you feel grateful for the outgoing year. Bring it all in the present moment, breathing it all and sending that forward to the year to come. All the blessings that you wish to continue, sending those forward. All the connections you wish to continue, sending that forward to the year to come. All the experiences you wish to continue, the qualities of joy, of love, of connection, sending that forward in the year to come. Just letting that wave of blessings move forward down the timeline, 2017, year ahead. And 2017 for many of you is your year, your time to shine, your light, to expand your light, to release all limits to your light. So that it is safe now to shine, to express your true self in the year to come, to follow your true path in the year to come. And this angelic grid now, just feeling the shift as the energies intensify, and calling upon these angelic forces now to help to open your vision for the year to come, just as the energies of 2016 is being brought to completion. The energy of vision now for the year to come, so you can dream into being what is not yet manifest. Calling the angelic forces to open your inner vision, so that you can begin to see the possibilities, the potential of what can come. Releasing any limits to love. Releasing any limits to synchronicity. Or miracles, or joy, or presence, or adventure, or play, or any quality you wish to invite in, releasing the limit of that energy. and looking down the timeline and seeing there are always choices. In the idkam, there will always be choices. Some of these choices lead to bliss, to grace, to ease, to unity consciousness. Some of these choices lead away from that, from these higher experiences. I call now to the angelic forces of the central sun, bringing down a rose gold energy, bringing down a rose gold energy from the central sun now, down into all of your energy bodies, down. You can breathe in this rose gold energy. Gorgeous energy from the central sun now, breathing it into every cell of your body. Imagine this energy building inside of you like a mini sun, growing, 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 expanding, expanding. And then when it feels ready, allow a wave of light to roll down your timeline towards the future, 2017. Rolling down the timeline, 2017. Opening the way. Allowing you at every choice point to choose the higher path, closing the lower paths, opening the higher path, so that the way ahead becomes obvious, the next step always becomes obvious. The step towards more light becomes obvious. The step to more joy becomes obvious. The step to more love becomes obvious. Releasing any lower steps to more suffering, hardship, limitation, releasing those choices. That you now can learn and expand through joy, through love, through adventure, through play, through creativity. Learning through lower, denser energies is no longer the way for most of you. And allowing that rose gold to roll along the timeline through the spring of 2017. Spring of opening, new beginnings. Opening the way. Through the summer 2017, of time of celebration, of high energy. Through the autumn 2017, a time for gathering. Gathering your resources. And through the winter of 2017, a time for resting, for more quiet, as the energy of the following year begins to gather. Sending this wave of rose gold energy all the way along from this year, so that your entry into 2017 be graceful, be easy, be joyful. The way becomes open, the way becomes stable, The path becomes stable and strong. Your reality is stable and strong as the light, the ascending light, begins to infuse your timeline. Now this light may well take you outside of your comfort zone. There will be challenges, but those challenges can be joyful if met with faith and with courage and with love. Sending this light down the timeline now to all the connections you will make with people, some of them new people entering your timeline, souls making a connection with you at all kinds of different levels. Just sending this rose gold light, infusing those connections with more potential, more possibility, more light. In 2017 there will be new situations. Just sending this rose gold now to any new situation. Those situations be infused with the highest possibility, the highest love. Sending this light to new projects in 2017, new projects from idea, vision to actuality. And if you have any new project in mind, just allowing that rose gold light to just infuse that project, whatever that may be. New project can be a business, it can be a new child. And on this timeline, 2017 is you, your energy, your future self. Your future self. And that future self that's already now experiencing 2017 can send back a transmission of light down the timeline back to you. And light contains information back down the timeline to you, showing you the way, showing you the possibility, the potential, showing you the choices that you can make for your highest good. And this transmission is beyond the conscious mind. It will be felt more in the body and the emotional body. Just allow those bodies to absorb the transmission from the you that's already experiencing 2017 at the highest level. And the angelic forces around you just adjusting the field now. Feel the shift. Feel the shift. Allowing you to receive this transmission more easily. Receiving the transmission of light from the future. Also sending this rose gold back down the timeline, so there's a communication of light down the line and light back from the line. So you can make adjustments beyond the conscious mind, in line with your highest potential future for this year to come. higher self also adjusting your energy field now, adjusting the field to allow more of this light to be embraced by the cells of your body. And calling up now from the inner earth, the Devic energy of blue obsidian. Blue obsidian to help you with this process of ongoing revelation for the year ahead, so you can see and feel what's coming and how to adjust your path to the highest potential future. Blue obsidian, calling now the energy of blue obsidian through the crystal grid of the earth. Helping you with all these energies, releasing the old, embracing the new. And this transmission is also opening a level of crystalline energy in your own energy field. New crystalline energy as you begin the ascension process, opening up to new energies. And the angelic forces adjusting the grid now for the final time. And the transmission from the central sun just releasing of rose gold, releasing. Transmissions from the crystal grid of crystal energies releasing. Just thanking those energies as they begin to release. And then the angelic forces beginning to decrease the intensity of the sphere, decreasing the intensity of the sphere around you. So your energy can begin to contract a little bit. Coming back, drawing in the energies. Coming back to your own energy field, your own body. And your higher self aligning all the energy bodies with the physical body. Grounding you into the earth. And breathe into the body of bone and blood. Breathe. Coming back clearer, lighter. With blessings, with love and blessings.